Subscribe to Movie Learnings and click on the bell icon to get notification on all new travel videos.
With so much to see and do in Barcelona, it can be hard to know where to start. Whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture or a passionate foodie, we've rounded up the top 20 things to experience in the Catalan capital. Take a look at the must-visit attractions, so let's go. 1. Sagrada Família. It's a Catholic basilica designed by the Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí, famous for championing the architectural style known as Catalan modernism. It has been under construction for over 100 years and isn't expected to be completed for at least another 20, yet the originality and grandeur of its design attract over 3 million visitors each year. Though you will have seen the church's distinctive spires from a distance, nothing quite prepares you for what you find close up. Pick up the excellent audio guide to talk you through the church's many features. Its extraordinary interior gives the illusion of being in a forest, with soaring columns blossoming with leaves and branches, and stained glass windows filtering light in a myriad of different hues. Visitors can choose to take the elevator up the Passion and Nativity Towers. The Nativity Tower is more interesting and allows a close-up view of the spires, as well as partial views of the city. To beat the crowds, buy tickets online both for the church and the tower elevators. All tickets are for a specific date and time, during peak season, summer, book days in advance. 2. Camp Nou Stadium, the home of one of the world's most successful football teams. It's easy to get tickets to most of the home games, and if you're lucky enough to get tickets to one of the big matches, particularly against bitter rivals Real Madrid, the atmosphere is incredible. Even if you don't attend a match, you can come by for a day tour of the stadium. Tours take in the press room, the impressive trophy room, the interactive museum showcasing the career highlights of the football team, the warm-up bench where the players stretch before the game, and the football field itself. You can stock up on all the Barca merchandise you want at the gift store. 3. Take the Airy del Port cable car from Barcelona to Montjuïc, for a fantastic view of Barcelona's harbour and a slow, picturesque journey to Montjuïc. Stroll along the Barceloneta Peninsula and take a ride on this historic cable car. The Telefèric is part of Barcelona's 1929 World Expo legacy and an exhilarating, vertigo-inducing ride. The elevator takes you up to the boarding platform and the cable car soars above the yachts clustered in the Barceloneta harbour. You get a great bird's-eye view of Las Rambles as well, with the pointy turrets of La Sagrada Família in the distance, before the cable car gently glides to a stop at the Miramar Viewpoint Park, about a third of the way up Montjuïc. From here, it's an easy walk to Montjuïc's museums and other attractions. Try to go on a weekday, or as early as possible on the weekend, as lines can be long. 4. Meet the creatures of the deep at the Aquarium Barcelona, very popular with families. This state-of-the-art aquarium showcases different marine ecosystems from around the world. The shallow coastal waters of the Mediterranean, the Caribbean Sea, Great Barrier Reef, and the Red Sea. There are also informative exhibits about the ecosystems unique to Spain, Catalonia's Delta del Ebro and the Medes Islands, complete with fish and other marine creatures. Highlights include the shark tunnel, the clownfish and their anemone home, seahorses, and the octopus tank. See if you can spot the well-camouflaged and deadly stonefish in the poisonous fish aquarium. In the Planeta Aqua section you can see penguins, piranhas from the Amazon, and Latin American basilisk lizards. There are plenty of activities, too, from daily feedings, sharks, penguins, rays, moray eels, check timetable online, particularly fun for kids, to cage diving with sharks. Barcelona's aquarium is located by the waterfront in Portovale, just south of the Rambles. Try to come on a weekday to avoid weekend crowds. 5. Day trip to Montserrat Monastery. Pilgrims come to pray to La Moreneta, the Black Virgin, found behind protective glass inside the monastery's Basilica chapel. The image is carbon dated to be at least 800 years old, and legend has it that she was carved by Saint Luke, brought to Spain by Saint Peter, and hidden in one of the mountain caves to protect it from the Moorish invasions. The Avenue Maria path leading up to the Basilica is lined with votive candles, and you can visit the room where believers leave personal belongings as votive offerings to the Virgin, wax replicas of body parts, baby baptism outfits, model cars, and more. The Museu de Montserrat, attached to the working monastery, has an excellent collection of Byzantine icons and paintings by Old Masters and Catalan modernistas, among others. A network of signposted walking trails is spread over the surrounding craggy mountains, with wonderful views of the surrounding countryside. 2 funiculars take you up part of the way. 6. Day trip to the Dalí Theatre-Museum in Figueres. The town of Figueres is particularly famous for one thing: Salvador Dalí. It's the birthplace and final resting place of the surrealist artist, and the home of the renowned museum that bears his name. The flamboyant Teatre-Museu Dalí is an absolute must for any fan of this remarkable man, particularly famous for his painting, but also a capable film director, clothing and jewelry designer. The museum is a really entertaining place to visit even if you only have a mild interest in Dalí's work, and it's a work of art in itself. Check out the Oscars-type golden statues clutching baguettes, and the egg-top towers. Inside, highlights include the rainy taxi, put a coin in the slot, and it rains inside the car, and the boat in which Dalí used to sail with Gala, his wife, soulmate and muse. Though Dalí's most famous works are found in galleries throughout the world, the sheer volume of sketches, prints and oils here is unrivaled. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like, share and comment this videos with your friends.